What's going on, Virgo? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for y'all. I just want to let y'all know I'm introducing a new spread for y'all. It's called the End of the Year Spread. We're going to have a bracket where it just kind of looks at the past year of what you guys have been through, how that's going to help you in your current situation, and then also we're going to see how, you know, the effects of this year and what you're planning to do this month will spill into the next year. Stay tuned and we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome back, Virgo. I just got a couple announcements to make. I have a 40% off all reading sale except for the except for the 3-card tarot reading, since that's already $10. But across the board, I got 40% off everything on my website and through virtual psychic fair. So if you guys want to call me or you guys want to book a reading, go ahead and take advantage of this end of the year offer. Also, I'm finally on Instant Go, guys, so I'm only an app away. So go ahead and, you know, add me on the app. My URL should be in the description box below. Last but not least, I plan to do a live stream on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time with Aquarian Insight, y'all. So, okay, if you guys haven't followed her, she's an awesome tarot reader, and she's going to be hanging out with us for quite a while on Saturday. So, you know, please tune in at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hang out with us. You know, I love for y'all to be there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with your reading. So, the underlying energy here is the Queen of Swords. This is the underlying energy of the whole year, y'all. Okay? So, it's looking like this whole year has been one where you guys had to express yourself. Really express yourself. And express yourself clearly. Because obviously here, you got the 7 of Swords. Like, that's not exactly being clear, is it? When that card comes up, there is some dodging the truth, not really seeing things honestly, or being just straight up. So I think there was a lot of, you know, grunt work in regards to communicating and expressing yourself in a way that was clear for you to not only understand, but for everyone else to understand. Ultimately, this is about your truth as well. I think there was something that kind of, you know, something that had to click for you guys. I know this year was a little bit difficult, especially around August, September time, after the eclipse. I think you guys were trying to redefine your reality. Okay, so without all that stuff going on, Queen of Swords is pretty justified. I think this entire year you guys were really trying to figure out what was real for you, what was true for you, and what truly worked for you and in this year, and how to kind of, you know, walk the new truth that you guys ended up, you know, kind of being, I guess, finding through this new, the North Node kind of thing going on. Okay, because the North Node went into Leo this year, so that kicked up a lot of stuff. So, the beginning of the year was passionate, exciting. This one definitely started with a bang, okay? I think there was some new projects going on, some new passions, maybe a new relationship, some things like that. I think there was definitely a lot of inspiration in the beginning of this year here. Like, I think you guys really felt inspired to do something different, to start something new, to have a little bit more fun and enjoy what you're doing. Because with North Node going into Leo, obviously things are going to kick off, and things are going to be there's a lot of cards that fell out there, but nothing fell face up. But there was going to be, you know, a new face to, or a new journey in regards to figuring out what your truth is. Or not necessarily what your truth is per se, but where does your truth take you in the realm of happiness? What are you going to do to make you happy? That's not just a 9-to-5 job that you know that pays the bills. What does it actually, you know, here we go, this is the work. What is it that you love to do? And that thing that you love to do would be the thing that's going to provide you, because you have to do what you want to do, or find the love in what you were already doing. So I think there was, in the beginning, there was a new beginning that was quite exciting. I keep dropping these cards, y'all. Gee whiz. Can't get it right. So I think in the beginning, yeah, like I said, very inspiring, very passionate. You guys were really really excited to kick off with this year and start something different. Okay. The Tower. This could have been because something unexpected happened. Now, for some of you guys, if it wasn't exciting and initiated on your own, it was because you realized that the world that you lived in wasn't as stable as you wanted it to be or expected it to be. And I think something might have happened unexpectedly to kind of make you see that. Okay, something wasn't working, and I think it was the beginning of finding a new way to put your energy into stuff, because the way it was going the beginning of this year was not going the way that made you feel safe. Okay, because when that tower crashes down, man, oof. So for some of you guys, you guys could have had something unexpected happen. What exactly unexpected happened? Maybe a connection. You guys found a connection with someone. So for some, like I said, for some of you guys could have. Something in regards to this connection could have happened, and it caused you guys to go on a new beginning. You guys could have really had some sort of moment or soulmate connection that sparked the new journey for you. Excellent. Okay. So in the middle of the year, I think with you guys having to, going down the road and, going down this path of discovering what made, this journey, down the creative route, down the passion route, what really gets you excited, motivated, moving. I think you guys, ended up hitting, I guess, interacting with an air sign, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is fighting for your truth time, y'all. Fighting for your truth. Like I said before, after the eclipse and everything, things kind of got a little crazy. And what I mean by crazy, I think it was there wasn't a lot of things that were very clear for you guys. There was a lot of redefining what your reality was. So I think you guys were kind of just trying to rebuild the your truth, trying to rebuild the reality that you have, a new reality, and one that's not going to conflict with your beliefs and your passions. Okay, the Magician. Yeah, I think you guys were clear about what you guys wanted, and I think there was a phase where there was there was full steam ahead about what you wanted. I think you were manifesting something, or you were trying to get information about get all the things that you needed to manifest what you wanted. For some of you guys, I think the Magician is saying that you were prepared and you felt like you had everything that you needed, or the whole point of you guys going off for what you wanted, going off towards your truth, was because you felt like you needed everything. No, that didn't make any sense. I think with the Knight of Swords, you guys wanted something. I think you guys wanted your truth to be heard, to be expressed, and I think it took a lot of practice. But I think you channeled in this phase, I think you're channeling your energy to be able to communicate what you wanted, or communicate your truth to the clearest that it could be. Okay. There was a lot of manifesting around that time. Like I said, the eclipse was big, so I think you guys were really trying to redefine your truth and make sure it was known. So things picked up. Things got fast. Yeah. Queen of Cups. I think you guys were in I think there was a Pisces phase for you guys, because Pisces is your opposite sign. Your reality, Pisces is the non-reality. And I think that there was a period where you had to that you were very much in your feels, very overwhelmed with emotion, because and you guys even felt vulnerable. So that's why I think you guys were trying to discover your new truth, because your truth is what you stood on. So with that not being very let's say mature in that respect, not saying that your truth wasn't mature, I'm saying it doesn't have the stable qualities that you're looking for, because knights are not stable energy. They're progress, but not stable like a king or something. So I think you guys were developing, obviously trying to develop your truth, but in the process you guys were feeling, you're manifesting from a place of of emotional, maybe emotional security. Maybe you guys were trying to learn to be more secure in your emotions, and that kind of translated into manifesting an aspect in your life where you guys can actually be okay. You guys can feel right. Now, coming out of this, to wrap all this stuff up about, the past year and how it was, you guys have the Queen of Cups. So I think you guys definitely adapted, or have to learn to adapt to your emotions. Really trust your instincts, because your new truth is new, obviously. So you need to kind of test it out. Do the Virgo thing, skepticize, puzzle it out. But I think you guys are a lot more in your fields, and I think you're going to be more comfortable with it, or you have to learn to be more comfortable with it. I think you guys could be in love right now. Even you guys could have manifested love. Trying to extend that cup to someone else. That could have been your truth. You're trying to give that cup to someone that you find very near and dear to your heart. If that's not the case, I think it's just being comfortable in the new reality that you set for yourself. Walking your truth. I think being the Queen of Swords in the respect of knowing exactly how you feel and how this translates to everything else. Really completely understanding your feelings from something that you've built that's new. Okay? Yeah, and I think you're right now, like I said, you're overcoming doubt, I think also. You're not just only trying to adapt to your emotions, okay? You're trying to overcome your doubt. I think you have a lot of doubt about the work that you put in this year being something that was worth the trouble, worth the effort, because it's difficult building something new, just discover something new, to kind of have some new boundaries, a new foundation to stand on. But I think you have to really recognize that, you have everything in place, you did the work, you just have to kind of give it some more of that time that's necessary, okay? Now, how this month is doing, and what you could do with the knowledge that you guys gained this year to help you in this final month of the year. You guys have the you guys have the Six of Cups. So for some of you guys could be, again, going back to the relationship thing, because look at that. In the beginning of the year, you guys had, y'all had the Six of Cups. To clarify the Ace of Wands. Well, actually, to clarify the Tower for the Ace of Wands, okay? And that's very interesting. Maybe you're having to go back now, really look back at what you've done, and look back at, how far you've come in your relationships, how far you came for yourself even, and maybe even, remembering the good times of, or the happiness, that you have, I guess the achievements or something good that's happened this year. Some of you guys could be remembering the relationship, or somebody could be coming back. Let me see what the Six of Cups could be saying for you guys. King of Wands. Oh. Okay. So some of you guys could be interacting with an Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Ooh. Or some of you guys are probably, I think you guys are remembering that the whole thing, this chain reaction of all this truth discovery, emotion, communicating emotionally, communicating clearly about what you want, communicating clearly about your new reality, your new truth. I think it's because this person is significant. This significant person in your life was the chain reaction to all this. I think you started out this year, trying to begin something new, and it was just kind of like the spark that you needed. And he or she is kind of like they've come back around again, because you set your boundaries in place. You set, your new reality in place. What is that? What is, what can you do now with this King of Wands? Okay, who's the soulmate of yours? The person that even got you on this journey? Because soulmates are supposed to expand us or help us expand. So this person possibly helped you expand, okay? So what about this person? What about this person can help Virgo at this time? Or what do we need to know about this King of Wands? What does Virgo need to know about this King of Wands? Oh, okay. Yeah, building a new place, a new foundation, a new place that, that of confidence, a new place of security and abundance. And I think this person definitely inspired you to go there, inspired you to, gain yourself, your sense of independence, and feel good about yourself. Even if this is somebody that you probably won't get back together with, I think this is somebody that really inspired you or really pushed you to do something outside of your comfort zone. So now you developed another comfort zone, a new one that you can truly prosper from. So that's the beginning of December, okay? Now, the other half of December, you guys have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So far you have like 3 sixes in this entire reading. 3. Pretty crazy. So, also, the other half of this reading is about balance. Making sure that there's a good balance of give and take. If this person does remain in your life, this soulmate, this someone that you see that's very, very passionate, this could be someone that you love. I think there's a need to really, balance yourself, the new relationship, and your truth, your new truth throughout this entire year. I think that's what's kind of coming up for this. Let's see. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because you go from 6 of Cups and now you're trying to maintain the balance of a good give and take in your relationship, in yourself. Yeah. Because it's the ending of a really intense cycle. The burden has been carried. It's been lifted. And you know what? You guys, took it like a boss, okay? You guys are like, hey, this is my new journey. You guys started out with the Aces of Wands, ending it with the 10 of Wands, okay? You completed the cycle. You guys got what you needed to get from this, and you're just kind of wrapping things up. And how you wrapping things up is by keeping the balance. It might be a burden at first. I'm not going to lie to you, because, like I said before, any new beginning that comes up, any new beginning, and anything that's new, that's established in your life, it's got to be it's got to be adjustment, right? There's got to be adjustment. Now, here's what's weird, right? And how this translates to, or how this kind of carries on to the new year. For the first 4 months, January and April, you guys have the Tower again, like in the future, the beginning of this year. So something unexpected happens. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card for that, because usually I don't really pull for this portion. Something unexpected might happen. What unexpected might happen for Virgo? What unexpected stuff is gonna happen for Virgo? 10 of Cups. Maybe unexpected wish fulfillment. Y'all, you guys could be... Something wonderful could be coming. Now, I know you guys are also ending a cycle here in the other half of December. But I think you guys... Something unexpected happens because you're, not only are you ending an emotional cycle, you also I think you finally get your wish. You finally get your happily ever after. And I think that is beautiful. Okay? What you do with the happily ever after is up to you. And I think it's really just dealing with the emotional ending. I think it's just kind of enjoying the work that you put into last year, like really enjoying it and kind of just working with the best that you can, working with what you have at the best of your ability. I think you got emotional happiness here, but you don't have the 10 of Pentacles, so that's a different kind of story. I think you just kind of reached almost like an emotional epiphany. It's totally happy. Totally happy stuff. Now, how this kind of carries over, it looks like you guys are going to have to work on communicating emotionally for the second third of the year. May through August. You guys look like you're going to have to express yourself a little bit more. Express yourself emotionally. Be open emotionally. Because I think you guys are focusing on a lot of practical truth this year. Okay? A lot of practical truth. Even though you had Cups come up, Queen of Cups, twice, she's not very practical, but the Queen of Swords is your underlying energy for this year, and then the 7 of Pentacles. I think that's more practical and logical. There's a lot of logical and practical stuff going on. And with the Emperor, the Magician there, it kind of like he's like a neutral energy because it's kind of like an all the above. Because even though it's logical and practical what you guys were doing this year, I think at the end of the day, it's an all around kind of experience. It's a universal thing that you're trying to gain. Universal truth. It's for everything, not just your money, not just for your lifestyle, but for your relationships, how you interact with people, for your love, your loving loving yourself, pretty much that whole thing. Okay, so I think that's that's a lot of pages. Okay, so yeah, communicating your emotions. I think there's going to be an offer of love possibly around May, August time, or you could be offering someone else some love. But I think there is a need to communicate your emotions a lot more. I think around that time, or there's going to be something in regards to feeling oriented messages. And then this carries over to the Page of Swords, where things are a little bit more serious, a little bit more harsh off the tongue. So there's a lot of communication coming up. The ending of a cycle, something unexpected could happen to the ending of a cycle, carry out to have you guys communicate a lot more. So I think, if anything, the Queen of Swords is about discovering your new truth, putting your new perspective into action. Okay, because the Queen of Swords, she has her perspective in every aspect of her life. And I think that's kind of what you guys are doing. If it wasn't to communicate things clearly, because it looks like that's what's going to be happening next year, it's just pretty much discovering what your truth is and how to really grow from that. Okay, now for your romance angels, y'all have, this is the romance of your life, true love. So I think this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or anybody that has the aspects of the King of Wands, such as being very passionate, very charismatic, someone that is very, very go-getter and very active, someone that emanates a lot of energy. This could be anybody, they have significant fire in their chart. They don't have to they don't have to be a fire sign to be a King of Wands. So this person, he or she, this person is I think this person is your soulmate, and I think there is true love here. I think there is some sort of attachment. You guys have the Six of Cups twice, the Queen of Cups. You guys are in love, and I think that your love had to make sure you had to go through a process this year to make sure that your love fit into your new truth. Because if it didn't, you'd adjust. So I think it kind of came out at the end that the person was the person that's going to fit in your truth, but there's got to be a little bit of work, obviously, with the Six of Pentacles, because you're not the same person. Okay, you're not the same person. Now, you guys have the Whispers of Love. This says, be willing to express your love, okay? And this says, when we express love, we begin to receive more love. So I think that explains actually this situation in the middle of last year. I think not only were you guys trying to be clear about what you guys wanted truth-wise, but you were also manifesting through pure emotion. I think you guys recognized that your abilities had a lot to do with your emotional openness and how you felt. And I think that you guys were definitely trying to get the hang of it, obviously, with the King, or the Knight of Swords, and then the Emperor. I think you guys had everything that you needed to kind of communicate your truth. But I think if you guys didn't feel that, you guys were trying to be prepared. I think you guys were working on preparation, but ultimately, you guys, I think at the end of the day, you guys realized that you can manifest anything that you want as long as your emotion is pure. Okay. How you guys felt resulted. Okay. So I think with this love in your heart, this love in your, right here, I think you guys just felt the love, and despite what you guys were thinking, despite the practical outcome, I think you guys decided to push through it. I think you guys had in the beginning a little bit of doubt, but I think you guys overcame, the work of overcoming, that whole, I don't know if this is worth it thing really kind of subsides, because the person that was coming in was purely because you love, period. You love what you were doing, yourself, your situation, you loved. So this is great. This is absolutely great. And finally, guys, your wisdom of the Oracle card is Observer. You guys have, it's 49 too. So Observer is about paying attention to details. Guys, you guys are really good at that. But ultimately, it's a very yin energy, but you have to stay vigilant, stay kind of observant of your surroundings. If something isn't clear or doesn't really make sense, or even if you've done a lot of work already, you have to put yourself in a situation where you can still see the situation. You can still, you're still someone involved and still watching, because you might learn something or see something that can help you, in regards to balancing things out, like the other half of December here. Or noticing that your soulmate is the person that you fell in love with at the beginning of this year. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys stay vigilant and stay aware, you guys will expand your consciousness and be open to more, perspective than you thought. Okay. All right, Virgo, this was your reading. I hope this made sense, and I hope you guys got to see how much you've grown, the work that you guys put in, and kind of seeing how, how all of those lessons from this year can really help you even in this month and even in the future. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Don't forget to join us on Saturday, 2 p.m. I'll shoot out a Facebook email because I'm uploading these videos late, so just be mindful of my Facebook. Follow me on Facebook to make sure that I'm still doing that whole stream thing, okay? Because honestly, I'm doing it late, and I know Aquarian Insight, she's super busy, so I don't want to kill everybody because, oh my god, we gotta do this and this, so just follow my Facebook, follow my Instagram. I'll let everybody know if this live stream is still gonna be around. Just be alert, okay, guys? But with all that said, y'all, love you, Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys later on. I'm gonna do a 12-month spread later on anyway, okay? So I'm gonna be doing a good amount of readings this month to say thank you. But anyway, love y'all. Bye.